Okay, hello and welcome back everybody. This is the Doctor of Destiny. I'm here to cure you of all your Destiny addictions. In today's video we are going to be going over the Warlock quest lines. We're obviously going to be doing the Voidcaller one first. So the first step is to go to the tower and speak to a Core Array. She'll give you an objective to kill 50 enemies. I haven't actually showed this one off, but basically get 50 kills with your super, melees or grenades. Now we are going to be coming up to the point of the next task, which will be getting orbs. You have to get up to 25 orbs created from your super. So best area to go to is the Cosmodrome. As you can see here, you've got 3 Hive Knights at the bottom. If you've got the Light Beyond Nemesis, you'll be able to get 8 per killing all 3 of these. So kind of set them up. Get the Hive Knight to obviously come follow you. Try and get all 3 at once, doesn't always happen. You can normally get 2 at least. As you can see here, I've got 2, and then obviously you kill the other one. And you do that until you get 25 orbs created. After that, you go back to the tower, and you get the last stage of the quest line. So you pick it up, and it should be going to any strike and get 3 supers, which obtain 7 orbs maximum. You can get 8 now with Light Beyond Nemesis, so that's why it's done. Try and use Bad Juju. You can even use Obsidian Mind, because obviously we're using Nova Bombs. And you go to the section of the Undying Mind Strike, which I find the easiest one to do it on, which you'll see in the background now. And you just do it on this little area here. You don't actually see me do any Nova Bombs, but trust me, they're done. Once you get this little area, try and get them to group up. Try and get to be the first person in the bottom of the stairs. This is obviously the top of the stairs now, but try and be at the bottom of the stairs. Ideally save onto your super before you get to this point. Nova Bomb 3 of the smaller enemies, not the bigger ones, because they're harder to kill unless you pepper them down with a few shots, and then you'll be able to do so. But try and get some of the 3 of the small guys. You can get at least 2 Nova Bombs, I'd say, in this section alone to try and get 7 orbs, and then try and do the last one in the end section, as you can see in the background now. And the other part of the objective is just to finish the strike. So on this last bit, I managed to get the 3rd Nova Bomb, which was on the right hand side where the guys spawn in. Try and get them located there. If not, they're back at the left of the room, same area. Just do it when he gets his health to about 30%. You get some enemies spawn in, obviously all mages, kill them. And that is the end of the quest line for the Voidwalker. You go back to the tower, and obviously we'll get our reward. So we've got ourselves a Warlock Bond, which is obviously for the Voidwalker, which has some new perks to it. So we can obviously upgrade it, and we can get better stats for intellect, discipline. We can increase them. We can obviously get auto rifle focus. We can get shotgun focus, and obviously these change for the other subclass items you get. So one for the Sunsinger, which I'll cover in a second, so carry on to the end of the video. So Voidwalker first, and then we'll be doing the Sunsinger, and this is the end of the Voidwalker. It looks pretty cool as well, so I managed to get this. This is a level 40 bond, so obviously you can't use that just yet until Tuesday. Okay, and now we are back with the Sunsinger questline. Obviously pretty much the same format as before. You pick up the quest from a Kira Ray. First one is to obviously get 50 kills, and the best place I go to is the Dark Beyond mission on the moon. Pretty easy for Sunsinger, because all you've got to do is get your super, throw shit ton of grenades, and you do it on the beginning part of when the enemy comes out, as you can see here in the background. Using Monte Carlo helps as well, because you can obviously try and get your melee charge up as well to get a few extra kills, which are pretty quick. And this won't take you long at all compared to the other supers you can get. Another easy one is probably the Hunter's Art Blade. Is quite easy on here, but pretty much the same chain of events. You always go to the same kind of areas. You go to here, and then obviously we go back to the tower to get the second stage, which obviously get the Orbs of Light. You could go back to the same area I was just at, but I go to the Cosmodrome again with the Hive Knights, so we go back to that area, so you can get 25 Orbs of Light. Do the same thing as before, go down, kill them, get a bit of glimmer while you're at, and maybe Black Rex Idol, so you can get some extra things. Obviously kill them all, and then you get your Orbs of Light ready for the next stage. These ones are not too bad. I think the hardest part of the Sunsinger one, which I'll explain in a minute, is probably the last part, which is obviously to do with the strike. But this week we have the Will or Crota strike. So that is the area that you go to. I'll explain that in a second. I don't have any footage of that at the beginning of part of the strike, but if you remember when you load in, you're obviously in the boat area, the shipyard. If you actually go around there, get your super, kill some enemies, get about 8 kills roughly, because you have to get up to 20 kills while in the strike. So if you do that for the World Crota strike, you get about 8 kills roughly, and then obviously throughout the strike, when you get your super, kill as many enemies as possible. Using bad juju help you get your super as well, and you need to get 20 kills under radiance, basically grenades and melee, not shooting the enemy, and then complete the strike, and you've done it. World Crota is probably the easiest one at the moment for the Sunsinger. Then obviously you go back to Akura to pick up your class item, which is the Warlock bond for the Sunsinger. So now we've got the Voidwalker and now we've got the Sunsinger bond. The perks on this one is Discipline and Strength, if I remember, and then obviously Hand Cannon Focus and Rocket Launcher Focus. The Voidcaller one is Auto Rifle Focus and Shotgun Focus. So obviously, at least with these, we can kind of change up our builds of what we're going to be using and stuff like that. Same with the Ghosts. You can have particular things to pick up certain elements. So it could be Helium Filament, stuff like that. This is obviously more for like a PvP build, or if you just wanted to just upgrade them weapons quicker, obviously you whack this one on compared to the Void Walker and stuff like that. So if you've got a new if you've got a new auto rifle, you have this on, so you can get the XP for it. Same for rocket launchers. You get a general gist, and they look sweet as fuck. They're pretty good. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and tell me if you've got these already yourself, and if you're enjoying the content so far with the new maps and stuff, and you're looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow is the release of Taken King. So I'll be working on the Hunter class items, which I've got already, and I'm going to need to do the Titan ones. So if you watch this space, I'll have some videos for them as well. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.